What's up, folks? Ryan Vernell, host of The Ryan Show FM here, and you're tuned in to Triple S Radio, home of Live at 8 with KRen.
Everybody, it's your boy KRen, host of Triple S Radio. I want to welcome you guys back to another segment of Live at 8 with KRen. Today I have a new segment lined up for you guys. As you guys can see, if you're tuning in on our TSCGP Live on YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, Facebook, and Instagram, you guys can see that I have today with me my business partners, DJ Chocolate and Eclipse from the Lighthouse Music Group. What's going on, fellas?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
So today, pretty much, we're going to be going ahead and talking about the ins and outs of the music industry, contracts, how the industry likes to, manipulate what they say and how they do things, opposed to independent labels like ourselves. So, Choco, why don't you go ahead and give them a little bit of background about yourself as we get this started?
Well, what's going on, family, world? My name is DJ Chocolate, aka King Kong Movement. First of all, I just want to say thank you, KRen, for having me here. So, me, myself, I've been in the game 30 years. I started off DJing in Spanish Harlem. Then I started branching off all over New York. Started off in Spanish Harlem, DJing house, freestyle music. Then I converted to hip-hop. I started doing house parties, hooky parties. From there, you know what I mean? That's how we do it back in the days.
Hooky parties.
In high school, junior high school, we was doing our thing. But then I branched off, elevated with my man Ray Flip Johnson. He really taught me the entertainment side of DJing. So I ended up being a DJ for a lot of wedding entertainment services, and then started DJing for hip-hop artists like way back in the day, Nice and Smooth, B-Nuts, the list goes on and on, you know what I mean? Keith Murray.
Yeah, man. So you've been around working mad head.
Yeah, no doubt. Been around, baby. Let's go.
All right, Eclipse, why don't you let the world know who you are, what you do?
Well, I go by Eclipse. I am the owner and CEO of Lighthouse Music Group. I am based out of Orlando, not too far from you, KRen. I'd like to thank you for having me here today.
No doubt.
I've just been in the game. I've been doing this probably about 30 years, just like Choco too. But I started off as an artist that ran out of studio. Basically, the people in the studio wasn't running their thing right, so I ended up starting producing my own music and recording myself. Then after that, man, I just got stuck on the producing aspect of it. Artists, we always catch writer's block or something like that. Beat block. I haven't caught beat block yet, though.
I was about to ask that. Have you caught yourself catching beat block?
Nah, no beat block. I'm starting to write again because, looking for artists to work with isn't easy these days. But
Well, I feel you, and once again, I appreciate DJ Choco for, bringing this whole thing together with us, Him and I, we went back, we met, I think it was last year, November, December, around there. At that time, I was working with an artist, her name was Spaz. Shout out to Spaz, she lives out there in Jersey. That was my main heavy artist that I was focusing on and just giving all the attention and grind to, so she got to where she needed to, and, she's now taking her break, doing her thing, and living life. So shout out to you, Spaz. After that, Choco and I, we went ahead and we figured, we need to do something together. I like the way you work. He liked the way that I work. So it was like a vice versa type feeling. We like that bond, that emotion, that connection. It was a straight network. And he was looking for not to get signed to the label, but he was looking for more like an assistance to help him just like restructure what he already had. So I was like, hell yeah, why not? You already got everything visioned out. Let's work this out. Let's work contracts. Let's get, deals and shit like that into play. And that's why we're talking about what we're talking about today, because a lot of people think that we're novices in what we're doing just because we're not known in the industry. But at the end of the day, we may not be known, but we know a lot more than that artist or these people that are coming out in this current state of mind right now, because how many people are paying thousands of dollars for marketing and promotion and still are at the same level as they started maybe 2-3 years ago? Like, can you relate to that?
Man, relate to it?
And that question's on me, right? Correct? Go Eclipse.
Yeah.
You want to go Eclipse?
Whatever, whoever want to take the floor,
Chuckle,
man.
Go ahead, Chuckle.
I'm gonna let Eclipse go first on that. You go ahead, bro. You know what I mean? Let's say Calm Flash. Yeah, E.
I mean, for me, it's just been grinding. You know what I mean? I've always been someone that's kept to myself, business wise and stuff like that, and just getting a portfolio and everything together. You know, over the years, putting stuff together and working with different people, trying to get your foot in the door. You know, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Sometimes the door opens, but then it closes. You know, we've been through some things, but you know, we just keep moving forward, man. There's if it's something that you love and it's a passion of yours, man, you just keep pushing at it and keep moving forward. No matter how many no's you get, no matter how many times you get rejected, man, someone's gonna hit you up and be like, yo, I'm gonna take you with me. So, you know, I met Choco through a mutual friend of ours. We did a show together. He liked the way I worked. I liked the way he worked, you know. And like you said, we got together. I mean,
it was history since then, right?
And me and him, we've been like brothers ever since. You know what I mean? We call each other every day on some family stuff. On you know, he's feeling some kind of way. How, you know, on some real true life stuff. You know what I mean? It's not, we're just business partners. We family. We work together. You know, we help each other. We lift each other up and keep going.
That's what it's about at the end of the day, you know, building up as I always say, my second family.
Yeah.
When I talk in the group chat, you know, because you spend more time with the people that you work with than you do with those that you love, because you're so focused on hustling, making that money to provide for them, that you're surrounded by these other people. So why are you going to be in a place with animosity and all this stress and all these problems, when at the end of the day, if everybody just gets along, it'll be the best environment in the world?
Absolutely.
That's right.
So, you know, like, if I look at my resources here, you know, one of the topics and something that we talked about right now is like, how do music contracts literally work? Now, I know we had some discussions this week about that, you know, all the pros and cons from the industry to, you know, being independent. Now, from my knowledge and from what I've read, you can look at the music industry pretty much as a bank.
Yeah.
They're the bank, and you, the artist, are the client coming to that bank asking them for a loan. Now, that's what the people I feel right now don't understand. They think, oh, I'm going to get $10 million and I'm set for life. What you guys got to say on that?
Nah, I mean, it depends on the contract, you feel me? It really depends on the contract, but definitely, like you said, the music industry or the label, they end up winning on top, you know, and you'll end up, you know, what they call it, scraping for scraps, you know. Nah, I mean, it's true, you know. I've seen a lot of people go through that, but it depends, you know. If you do decide to do it, if you know how to budget your money right, you know, you can end up having a good life, or use that money to invest in yourself to go further in the music industry, you know. You can buy yourself out, whatever, wait till the contract's up, and then you go full hard. So, you know, but it's a lot of options, man. But yeah, it's basically, you know, signing to the label, man, is basically the bank. And you already know the bank, they want their interest, they want all this, you know, they raking you hard, yo, you know what I mean? So
yeah, they expect that money back.
That's the thing.
Course.
Plus,
that's why you got to really check your stuff out, see if you really want to do, and if you're ready to deal with the consequences or the end of the outcome, you good, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's your decision, and every decision has consequences, straight up.
Correct.
yeah, but that's what that's about, man. They give you They give you the world, but you got to use that world to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? They'll give you $10 million, but they're only responsible to book your shows and stuff like that. You got to get there. You got to pay your way. You got to eat. You got to all that. It's all coming out from the budget that they gave you.
Exactly.
You
so
know what I mean?
they're expecting to get their money back, whether you're sitting on your ass or not.
Right.
At the end of the day, they gave you the money. They want it back, whether you're performing, whether you're making beats, writing for somebody.
Yeah,
they just want it.
It's an investment. Is what it is. It's an investor. That's what labels are. They're investing. They're investing into you, and then they want their money back plus interest. They got to make more money.
Talking about investing, what are some ways that, you know, how can an artist make money now based off of what we're doing? Like, I know that like in the industry, you got DaBaby, you got Drake, DJ Khaled, you got all these you got artists and producers banking out right now. Like, what's the best way you feel to make money right now?
The same way we are.
You want me to start off with that, or you are?
Whoever goes, this floor is open, man.
I'm gonna start it off first, man. Yo, basically, in my era, in my generation now, I'm adapting the old school to the new school, and it comes to the bottom line, man. You gotta hustle and you gotta grind, people. If you don't hustle and grind, it's not gonna end up working out. We got the coronavirus. A lot of people got hurt by that and all that. You gotta learn also too how to adapt. If you don't know how to adapt, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? It's just plain and simple. You gotta adapt. You gotta work hard, hustle. You're gonna lose a lot of sleep. You feel me? And just
it's like
keep
that
going.
song that came out not too long. Work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard.
And hey, you know me, I used to DJ the hell out of that song. What? And I was in Miami that time when that song came out. I was living in Miami. That was a hard song right there.
Welcome to Miami, bienvenido a Miami.
That's right, baby.
So now, does the music industry cheat artists? Do you guys feel that the music industry is cheating artists right now? Like, even from back then to now, like, have they been cheating artists? And how do you feel that they've been cheating artists?
I mean, really, it's a business. You know what I mean? Push comes to shove, it's a business. If I invest into you to do something and you do it and you sell and we keep moving and everything that's coming in, all the investment and everything, because you hustled and you grinded and you did everything that you were supposed to, everybody's going to eat. You know what I mean? But if you don't, if they invest into you and you just start wasting away and not doing what they do, they're going to pull out and you got to owe them.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about too, because like based off of the information that I seen on the Industry Music Academy. Now, the Industry Music Academy had a quote there that was saying that the industry takes 60% over the 40% of the royalties. And the reason why they do that is to compensate all of their expenses in advance. So from that 40%, how much percent is the artist actually really getting in retrospect? Like, are they even able to provide for their house and the car that they got?
Look, I don't know. From an artist point of view, I don't know. But as a producer point of view, I've heard to the ridiculous point of 3% for the producer. The
Correct.
producer,
3%.
3%.
The person who makes the song only gets 3% in the actual music industry. What type of shit is that?
Let me tell you, man. Yo, 3%, yo.
And that's 3%. That's 3%
bend down
of 40.
and just walk and run backwards to a cornfield, bro.
That's why they got producers working so hard and trying to make sure that their name is on these beats. That's why when artists hit up producers and say, "Can I get the beat for free?" Nah, my nigga. Nah, you good. You good. You already trying to get. You were about to get more than I even gonna get on this beat completely at all. So nah, you good. I want 25, or I want 30, or even 50%, depending on what the hell's going on with that song. Straight up.
Yep.
Like, they don't understand how royalties are collected. Do you guys know how royalties are collected?
I mean, I know
You
the
want me to answer
PROs,
truthfully?
you know what I mean? BMI,
Truthfully,
ASCAP.
honesty.
You could say I'm like 50-50 on it.
Okay.
But depends on the
Clips.
contract. You feel me? Like, if you know how to talk your game and you know, you got the right lawyer and the right manager, you know. So,
Man,
you
but
There's
know,
not many people know that you even need a lawyer with this music.
And
They
it-
just think it's record and go.
Yeah, and even that, it's not a game, man. It is what it is.
Correct. So, like, you know, royalties work in multiple different ways. You got performance royalties, songwriting royalties.
Publishing royalties.
Even if you were just sitting in the room as a listener, you can get edit royalties as an executive or co-producer for that song. Everything has a royalty base, so whether it's 5%, 4%, 3%, you can always get a cut. Everybody eats. That's why when we say everybody eats, everybody's gotta eat somehow, some way. The industry, I don't feel, believes in that, and that's why you got artists like Kanye West. You got artists like Drake talking out on how they were cheated, how they made X amount of millions of dollars, but only received like a third of what they got.
okay, but what did they do after that? After when that label or whatever, what he did, he ended up buying himself out, or the contract was over. Went underground
But
a little bit.
he had to wait
But
till
he
the
still
contract
can't
was
own
over.
all his royalties though. The whole picture here is this. Now, does he own his masters, or does the company still own his masters?
Well, depending
He
which
could-
song, depending the 100,000 songs he made already, I don't know. So
But that's the point exactly right there. So now, if the label that owned him prior, because that's what it comes down to, they own you until the ending of that contract.
Yep.
You become their property. That's why they call it you sign your soul away, because you have to do whatever the label says at the end of the day, because now you owe them thousands, if not millions of dollars.
you're right.
And they could easily take your life away, and you know, whether it's in reality or, you know, and just talking away, like, I'm gonna take everything away from you.
Yeah.
No home, no car. I'm gonna leave you in debt I'm gonna leave your next coming family, next generations in debt.
And that's
Yep.
what I was
That-
kind of talking about earlier before, you know, signing the contract and, you know, signing your life away with the label. You could take the little bit money you get, invest in yourself, and look at where Drake is at right now.
Correct. He created OVO on his own. You know, he went ahead and said, forget about all this crap. I ain't gonna go ahead and deal with, you know, them taking my shit. I'ma be me. I'ma do this.
Exactly. And then you got,
OVO.
let's not
Now
forget
he's-
the little
now
side
he's-
deals
now
going
he's
to
getting
the
the
birthday
60%.
parties. You know,
Now he-
50,
now
50
he's
grand just to do a 1 minute happy birthday. You fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? All right, happy birthday, good night, and I'm out. Give me my 50
That's
racks.
it. And he just banked.
He just banked, and look at him where he's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So he pushed.
he had to get there
Go ahead.
first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
But that's why the artist works hard, and you know.
Now listen,
That's-
listen what you had said before about the royalties. Now we got the like you said, the publishing royalties, all that. The label get their royalties. Everybody get their share, but the ones that do the work, the artists, the
Exactly.
producers, the engineers, the writers, the singers, whoever's involved, get 40% to share between all you people.
Correct. It's not even it's not even enough to. So everybody's gonna get a decimal point.
Yeah,
They're not even gonna get an even fraction, because if there's so many people involved,
that's like
they're gonna get
that's
cents
like
on the
streaming.
penny.
That's like streaming. Now the thing is streaming. Before it used to be units. How many units you put out? Now it's streaming. Streaming
Yeah.
you get what? 0.07,
I
0.04,
think,
depending on who you're using.
I think Spotify gives you 0.000000072 of a cent per stream. So that means the current stats. It took me 1,700 streams to get 10 cents. That explains it all right there. 1,700 streams to get 10 cents. Like, I got a fucking hell of a lot more work to do if that's the case.
It's like a stripper being in a strip club. You see all the work they do to get that money.
Hell yeah, exactly.
You see all that twerking and all that and all of that just to get. You know, it's crazy, but yeah, man. What 10 cents? That's crazy.
That's my point now. We definitely running out of time, guys. I got like about 10 minutes left for the show. So I want to touch the next couple topics real fast here. Does an artist really need management or legal aid based on what you guys know?
Hell motherfucking yeah.
That was exactly what I was gonna say. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I mean,
don't do anything
now,
without.
why do you feel that?
Don't do anything without paperwork.
Who's
Legally,
talking
you know what I mean?
ego?
These contracts are binding, you know what I mean? So, I mean, make sure you get the lawyer to look at it. Get yourself a lawyer. You have time. You don't have to be forced into the contract. If they give you a contract and say, here, sign it, they're trying to force you into something you don't want to do. You can tell them, give me 2 days, give me 3 days. Let me go show my lawyer and make sure he
And that right there is exactly what the industry does. They get you at this table, they sit you down, they present you the contract. They don't give you enough time they make you bring a lawyer if you have one.
Right.
And then they give you that moment, 30 minutes to an hour to overlook every stipulation in a 15 to 30 page contract. That's not enough time to do that. Not at all. So how is it that you're going to wind up coming and taking a contract that's saying, I'm going to give you $10 million, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, by the third page, like you mentioned when we had our meeting earlier, by the third page, they're like, all right, where do I sign?
Yeah.
But on the last clause, on the last page, it says, unless you do the following,
you're going to owe me
you
all
are
this.
going to owe X amount of money plus interest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I got a rebuttal for that. If they come to me like that, I got a real rebuttal. You know what I mean?
I'm ready for this. I gotta hear this. Let's go.
Nah, but
I got a friend for that too, yeah.
Answering to your question, man. You need a manager, man. You need a team. You know, for myself, you know, I was very. I wasn't like you say overwhelmed, but my plate was getting full. So when we met. I got my brother Eclipse, you already know, that's my boy, day one. Shout out to Eclipse, aka CEO of Lighthouse Music Group as well.
Who is now our executive producer for all of our music, so shout out, brother. Know your shit.
Thank you.
And let's put it known, this man right here, Eclipse, he's my guru, he's my spirit. Cause when I'm ready to go King Kong on these artists that say they artists that they don't, and I be ready to just rip their head off, that's my man right there who calms me down, you know what I mean? So going back to the management, you know, God sent me a blessing, man, and like I said, I got my team, and then last year I met you. And then you came, and it was just a great blessing. I'm like, wow, I have a manager. You feel me? I'll tell you the truth, I never had a manager because I felt like the moves I was making, it was enough. But when it came to paperwork, digital, production, flyers, all that, I have that with Eclipse, but I needed to excel. You know what I mean? I needed somebody to take that woosah off of me. So, Mr. Official KRen came, I got you, yo, I got you this. We got the contract, so I said, all right, let's see. Let's see what you can do for King Kong, Chocolate Entertainment, and everything that I do. You know what I mean? By the way, I do security, I cook, I strip on weekends. You feel me? You pay me the right money for
minus the last
only,
part,
no dudes.
Guys, he does not do that. Just
No. Just this
Yeah, he does.
No, but for the females, I will. But getting to the point, because I know we ain't got a lot of time. Yo, fellas, females, you need management. You need management. You need a team. Let's focus. Let's get it. Just please, we here trying to help y'all, man. Let's get it. Yeah, KRen.
Now, do you guys feel that the artist can end off in the same way that they started if they don't work properly?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Ain't nobody gonna carry them, especially not these days. Yeah, I mean, now you gotta work hard. You know what I mean? I'm working hard to help you.
They can become the most biggest hit in the world, but that can only be one song.
Yeah, the one-hit wonders.
What's that old say? One hit wonder, old saying?
Yeah,
The
one-hit
wonders.
wonders. Yo, I've seen it all. You know what I mean? And then you got
What were you saying?
it's me.
Yeah.
Then you got what?
Nah, I'm just saying, guys got one-hit wonders. You feel me? And then you got guys who got 30 hits and all that and don't make it nowhere. You feel me? It's just. It's sometimes who you know too. You know, you might know, oh, my aunt used to babysit me, and then you know the aunt that was the babysitter knew whoever Curtis Blow, Ron DMC, or management of you know Def Jam, and then you lit. You know what I mean? It happens that way. You know, there's all kind of scenarios make you hear. And now that we got social media, I think I don't know. It's just really. I'm gonna let y'all do your thing, man.
You gotta push it, man. You gotta push it. You gotta get content. Content is the main thing. If you don't got content, there ain't nothing to push. You know what I mean?
Correct.
What makes you your money? Your fan base. You need these people to go out and stream this, that, the other thing, so that you can make your money. You know what I mean? If you don't grind, if you don't do it for you, then okay. You know what they're gonna do? I'll produce a beat for you. We'll put it out. We'll be a smash. You know who they're gonna come talk to? Me for making the beat, because I'm gonna be the one pushing, and I'm gonna be the one supporting, and I'm gonna be doing this, and they're gonna be like, I want to work with him. Fuck the artist. I want to work with him.
Exactly. And that's what I wanted to talk about with you guys today, because I think a lot of people need a little more clarity on the difference between the mainstream and the indie market, because if I look at it in retrospect, we're all here, all three of us. Our main goal is to help artists reach the next level, or to assist them in areas that they don't know or have the understanding.
Right.
Correct?
Yep.
That right. You got that right.
And show them that we can all eat. It's not a greedy thing. You know what I mean?
It's a group thing.
Right.
It's a family thing.
If we all work
they
together,
gotta take that single-mindedness out of their mind and become a unit.
If we all work together, it'd be Thanksgiving and Christmas all in one. You get to eat and you get gifts.
Correct. All right, fellas. Well, that's the time for the show today. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day. I know we're all busy. Lighthouse Music Group, King Kong Movement, Triple S Entertainment Group Production. Go ahead, Choco.
Hey, yo, shout out to official KRen, man, CEO of TSGP. Yo, the dude is doing his thing, yo.
Yep.
He's doing the movement. He's handling everything. He's handling the Lighthouse. He's handling his own squad. He's handling, yo, the man is a genius, man. Yo, I'm trying to stay tuned, yo. Stay tuned. We got a lot of big things. Let's go, baby.
Thank you, family. With that being said, you already know the vibes. You locked in with Triple S Radio. I'm your host, KRen. Appreciate your time today. Let's get on to that music section, baby. Let's go.
Okay, I joined you guys on Messenger.
Cool. Yo.
I'm here.